Hi guys, it's me Bianca here again, and today's video is going to be about something that I think you can benefit from, especially if you live in the state of Florida. Listen, guys, I'm trying to keep up with my videos, so yeah, I'm trying to keep up with them. So it's like I have some me time. It's super quiet in the apartment. And you wanna know what time it is? I'll show you. It's 2:42 a.m. And that's besides the point because I want to get this video out to you. But also want to let you know what time it is. Yeah. Okay. So today's video is going to be about how to become a CNA or how to challenge the CNA exam in the state of Florida. So if you're in the state of Florida, this video is for you. If you're in another state and the rules are like the state of Florida's rules, then you can follow this video and you can take the advice. But it's mainly for the people in Florida because I'm in Florida and this is how I did. Okay. So and you don't have to be in nursing school to challenge the CNA exam to get certified. You don't have to do that. So I'm going to tell you how to do it. You will end up saving yourself like $1,000, and literally, I just saved you like $1,000+ because these CNA schools, especially in Florida, girl, they're so expensive, and I'm just like, $800 for what? For a week class, 2 weeks, but it's a good business down here though because these nursing homes are always understaffed. I work for a staffing agency as well, and I was asking one of the staff members there. I was like, does your facility let you do overtime? She's like, are you kidding me? Like, they want you to do overtime. So, yeah. Anyways, so how to become a CNA, how to challenge the CNA exam inside in the state of Florida and save yourself like a lot of money. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. Number one, go to your testing site. Go to the testing site. So in Florida, it's Prometric. So go to prometric.com and look up the application. When you get the application, you're going to see it, and it's going to say to fill it out, and it's going to have options as to if you're taking a class or if you're challenging it. You select the challenge, and you do that. You pay your fees. You're going to have to pay to get a background check fee, also for the written test, and you're going to have to pay for the written test and the skills test, and then background check. So in total, the testing fees, I believe, were about like everything came up to like I think 200 and something dollars. Let me check. I don't remember. I think it was 214 or 215 plus the $80. So like it was less than $300 for the whole thing. I think like 250 to 300. I don't remember. And then once you do that, the first part is done because it takes Prometric roughly about like a month to send you a letter saying you can get your fingerprints done because they won't give you a test date until you get your fingerprints done. So it takes them nearly a month. So you do that right away. Okay. After you do that, now this is the fun part, and this is what I did. I went on Prometric site and I looked and I looked. Prometric, okay, guys, this is something that you have to understand. Prometric is the company that tests CNAs. So if they have a study guide on their site, buy the study guide because 9 times out of 10, the questions that they ask you may look very similar to the questions that's on the test. Okay? So, that's what I would do. I mean, that's what I did. So I actually purchased practice tests that had two practice tests, and I purchased what else did I purchase? I purchased two study guides. The study guides were like $5 or $6, and the practice test was like $10 or something like that. So I purchased that, and then I began getting to work. So I one of my cousins did the class, and she had a book from her from the school she went to. So I had asked her. Sorry, this light is just too popping in my eyes right now. And so I asked her if I can see her book. She's like, yeah. So I took her book and I read it from to back. I looked at the skills or whatever, but I didn't practice nothing. I just looked at it, whatever. After I did that, I then I purchased the stuff from the Prometric site, and then I began focusing on that. And then after I did the practice questions, I did one set of practice questions, and then I saved the rest because after I did that initial test, I saw where my weakness was, and I bought additional questions in that because I know the test is really big on like hand washing and stuff like that, and like infection control. So I bought stuff like on that stuff. And then after that, I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting tired, but I'm gonna get this out. And then after that, I hit up my friend, and I was like, cause she's been a CNA for like over 15 years. And I hit her up, I was like, hey, can you help me with some of these skills? I'm not too like confident in them, whatever. And she's like, sure, no problems. I went over to her house and she taught me the skills. But guys, if you don't have a friend like that, it's okay. YouTube. That's why you're watching this video right now. YouTube is a great place. I would have to say 80%, 90% of the skills that I learned were from YouTube. And I went to My Florida CNA or My Florida, some CNA YouTube page, but for the state of Florida. So they test you based on the state of Florida. And I watched those videos like every day, every skill, because you know they can test you on 21 skills. So I watched all of them, like bedpan, changing an occupied bed, you know, all those things. And I watched it, I learned it, then I practiced. I went to my friend as the final resort, just to, not the final, but the last step. So just to kind of hone in my skills, and she taught me whatever. So we did that. And then after, when it was testing day, I went and I took my test. I was nervous, of course, because it's a test, but I knew I was going to pass. And then guess what? Your girl passed and became a certified nursing assistant. And it cost me less than $300. I just took a little elbow grease and effort, going on YouTube, finding friends who are CNAs, asking them if they can show you a few skills, but that was pretty much it. Like, if you were a CNA in another state, I mean, of course you can just transfer your license over, but if you let yours expired or whatever the case may be, and you move to Florida, literally that's all you have to do. Just pay for your test. Just challenge the test. Don't go through that long, expensive, drawn out class for what? You know, like once you get out into the field, they teach you everything that you need to know because you have 3 weeks of training in some places. Like for my first job at the nursing home, I had like 3 weeks of training and they literally taught me everything that I need to know. And now I'm here. And don't get me wrong, my skill set is still a little rusty, but your girl's learning as she goes. That's with anything. Just like once I become a nurse, I'm not gonna know everything after 3 months. I will continue to learn for the rest of my life. So, guys, that's how to challenge the CNA exam in the state of Florida and become a CNA and save yourself some money. Like, if you guys want a very in depth, step by step guide, let me know. Just comment with an emoji. Ooh, you know what? Comment with a Scorpio, a scorpion. Comment with a scorpion emoji down there. And I will create a detailed, itemized, step by step guide on how to challenge your CNA exam Of course, you're gonna have to pay for it because it's gonna take a lot of effort. But let me know and put it down there. So yeah, guys, that's what I did, and it was super easy. And here I am. Here I am, Bianca. Granted, don't get me wrong, nursing school kind of helped, but still, there's Bianca, CNA, and I saved like $1,200 because these CNA schools, girl, they be trying to get you. Not they trying to, they get you because they expensive as heck. But anyway, guys, and also, all by the way, I made back my $300 investment in literally one weekend shift, one paycheck. Yeah. So the money that I used to pay for my exam fees was my financial aid reimbursement check, and I used that towards that. Flip your money, make your money work for you. Anyways, guys, if you want to know anything else, just leave it. Remember what I said. Leave that scorpion emoji down below, and I'll get a detailed step-by-step guide on how to do it. I know because I briefly touched on topics, kind of like everywhere. It wasn't really like detailed one, like step wise. But let me know. And if you have any questions, any video requests, girl, you know what to do. Just put it down below. Bye. Well, oh, my bad. There is something else that I want to say. When you get to the testers, don't act like you know everything, okay? Be very humble.